What up, YouTube? This is Steven, and I'm back with another news article analysis. And the title of the article that I'm going to analyze today is Six Burning Questions for Ayumi Hamasaki. This article was posted on news.asian1.com. So thanks a lot to that organization. Alright, so I'll read the article and give my thoughts and opinions as I go, as well give my thoughts and opinions after I finish reading the article. So, here I go. Ayumi Hamasaki released 15th, her 15th length. Sorry, y'all. Ayumi Hamasaki released her 15th full-length album this year and will be back for a concert. Yeah, I don't know who wrote this, Gwendolyn. But yeah, she released her 15th studio album this year, apparently. And I think actually this article is a bit dated, um, but nevertheless, because this article deals more so with colors, and she released that like last year, like in 2014. So this article is a bit dated. Nevertheless, it does have some interesting stuff in it that's worth sharing. So here we go. All right, the pint size 1.57 meter beauty proved her staying power in the fickle industry when she marked her 15th year in the showbiz industry last year. Reigning Empress of J-pop, the reigning Empress of J-pop has sold 50 million CDs and counting since her debut in 1998, according to Japanese music chart Oricon. Her album sales hit the 50 million mark in 2012. So congratulations to Ayumi for hitting the 50 million mark. A bit late, my congratulations, but nevertheless, belated. The model turned singer had numerous number one hits on the Oricon charts throughout her career. Her first album, A Song for XX, released in 1999, stayed at number one for 5 weeks, and her follow-up offering, Love Peers, also released in 1999, also topped the charts. All right, so I didn't know that she had I didn't know her debut album stayed number one for 5 weeks. That's pretty good, especially for a debut album. Ayumi must have had some heat on her back then, because she came out the gate hitting. Telling you the truth. Well, I guess technically she didn't, because she did kind of have a debut, like in maybe 1996, I think, when she released that like rap album, Nothing from Nothing, I think. What about her album? Does she have an album, Poker Face, or is that a song? I don't know. I'm not totally familiar with Ayumi's discography, at least like the way back stuff. I'm not that familiar with. More so the recent stuff, though. Let's see. Netizens and the media are, however, abuzz over the decline of her recent album sales in the sluggish recording industry. Her 15th full-length album, Colors, performed comparatively poorer than her previous efforts. It sold about 39,000 copies in its first week of its release in July and debuted at number 5 on the Oricon chart. Still, the singer continues to make the headlines. Her latest shocker involved her second marriage to a 26-year-old American medical student in February. She was reportedly married to Austrian actor-model Manuel Schwartz, 32 years old, for 12 months before the divorce in the United States in 2012. Yeah. Ayumi is getting her swirl on, y'all. And, do you, Ayumi? Do you? I just wonder how folks feel about that. Let's see. Ayumi Hamasaki will be in Singapore for a second time since her first performance 12 years ago at the MTV Asian Music Awards. She is part of the lineup at the A Nation concert on October 18th, the first time the long-running Japanese summer music festival is held in Singapore. She tells Life in an email interview about married life and her music video collaboration with club DJ persona of the mouthless character Hello Kitty. Okay, so here's this interview part. After all, this article is entitled Six Burning Questions for Ayumi Hamasaki. Therefore, there should be six burning questions within this interview. So, here we go. Congratulations on your recent marriage. How do you juggle marriage life, or married life, and work? The secret to work-life balance for me is to be able to prioritize my work and marriage commitments clearly. All right. So Ayumi has her priorities in line. The tough part is having to travel between Japan and Los Angeles. That means jet lag is a constant problem. I bet it is. All right, next question. You celebrated your 15th anniversary in show business last year and recently released your 15th full-length studio album, Colors. What keeps you going? All right, and this is how Ayumi replies. I can't picture a life without music. That's how much I love it. I love songs. I love singing. That's all there is to it. So that's what keeps Ayumi going, you guys. She loves what she does. You know, she loves sharing herself to us through her music, or sharing herself with us through her music. Let's see. Next question. You co-starred with DJ Hello Kitty in the music video for your single Feel the Love. What was it like shooting the music video with DJ Hello Kitty? Having Hello Kitty in my video was a real blast. I didn't know if it was okay to say this, but Hello Kitty was really friendly as well as a total professional. Of course, she can't speak. So she is just, I guess, I'm assuming this is like a CGI effect. Or did they put like a puppet of Hello Kitty in the video? I don't know. I ain't never seen the video. If you weren't a singer, what career would you have chosen? Good question. Good question. I often get asked this question, but I really can't imagine myself doing anything else. However, if I had led a different life, I'm sure I would be doing something I love for a living. I don't last long doing something I don't enjoy. See, that's why she dropped out of school. She ain't enjoy it, you know? What would Ayumi have done, you know, had she just went on to live a regular life? I assume like she'd be in like a waitress, maybe. Probably wouldn't last that long. She'd probably be maybe a secretary, maybe. Working at a fast food joint, perhaps. I could see that. You know, like if she was a secretary, that'd be like her like step up. But I kind of imagine her doing like maybe like food work or retail work, just because I don't think she would have that much to bring to the table in terms of like getting a job and offering a company something. But on to the next. You look so youthful for your age. Can you share your beauty and fitness regimes and diet? My secret is to always moisturize and keep warm. Feeling chilly is a woman's worst enemy. And of course, I laugh a lot. That's my biggest beauty weapon. As well, I think Ayumi forgot to mention that she has a nice smile. You know, having a smile is your best accessory oftentimes. So yeah, Ayumi, she likes to moisturize and keep warm. Okay, I think moisturization is important, especially for your hair. But as far as your face, yeah, that's important too. And she doesn't like to feel chilly because that's a woman's worst enemy. And I think it's guy's worst enemy too. You know. Let's see. When I'm on tour, I get my chef to make me macrobiotic meals made of high fiber, low fat foods. and I think it's 3 times a day. I think thrice, thrice a day. Is it twice a day? Or they spell it THRICE. Thrice a day. I never heard of that word before. Is that an actual word? Does that mean 3 times a day? Thrice. Hmm. So I looked it up, and it does mean 3 times, often in combination. Thrice married. Threefold manner or degree. To or high degree. So, well, hey, learned a new word. Never heard of thrice in my life. Oh, it's good to learn something new every day. Preferably thrice a day. All right, next. For exercise, I love to do yoga, ballet, and aerial training with a special program tailored for my physical condition at any one time. So, she likes to eat well and exercise. And she does yoga and ballet. I didn't know. I could see the yoga part, but she does the ballet. That's a bit weird. But hey, if she can afford it, more power to her. And aerial training, how does that work? You just like strapped up and doing aerial moves or something like woo? Because she does do like aerial moves in like her live performances sometimes, I think, or at least her recent live performance I seen. I saw one of Game, and I was really surprised. Like I'm like, wow, Ayumi's really putting herself into it. Because she was like doing all this like Circus Olay stuff, like woo 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 woo, and while still like singing the song Game, and it was like a big old theatrical thing because then like it was a dude on this side and a dude on this side, and they were both fighting over Ayumi, and then sometimes she'll go with this dude, then she'll go with that dude, and then the other dude will be like going crazy and stuff. Yeah, it's interesting. Let's see. How does it feel to be back in Singapore to perform after more than a decade? Oh, scratch that. Well, yeah. Um, I'll go on with that. So, how does it feel to be back in Singapore to perform after more than a decade? And this time Ayumi responds, I'm really excited. It's my second time performing in Singapore. My first time was at the MTV Asian Music Awards in 2002, but I'm sure there will be many people who have not seen my performances or heard my songs live. My live performances are not just about the songs themselves. They are also about how I translate my music into a stage performance. That's important to me. Yeah, her performances are, more so like visual conceptions, as well as performances of the song themselves, but also giving the song a live visual on stage, and not just the music video visual, but she's doing it live on stage. You know, that's kind of like the actress part of Ayumi coming out, because at one point she had aspirations to be an actress, so that's why I think part of the reason that she does elaborate music videos to kind of act a little bit and have fun with it. See. My performance in Singapore this time will be no exception. I will bring my band, performance team, and dancers with me. I will be showcasing electronic dance music tracks from my latest album, among others, so I'm really looking forward to having a great time with everyone. And that's the end of the article. That is the end. Okay, all right. So, yeah, it's not. I don't think these are actually should be titled like burning questions. I don't really think these were any type of questions that were like, whoa, like I really learned something like awesome about Ayumi. It was all right, you know. Let's say her beauty regime and her fitness regime and diet. That was interesting to hear about. Um, I didn't really care about the Hello Kitty DJ thing. I thought it was interesting to ask about her recent marriage, and also what would she do or what would she have been if she were not such a successful music artist. Those were good questions. But yeah, that's the end of the article, and I think I've said all I have to say. Really, congratulations to Ayumi on getting married, definitely, and I would like to know what she would be if she wasn't in the music industry. I wonder. Um, but another story for another day. Until the next video, adios and goodbye for now. And also, feel free to comment, feel free to subscribe, feel free to give me a thumbs up. The feedback and support are extremely appreciated. Until the next news article analysis, adios and goodbye for now.